Okay, welcome back to the original campaign for Neverwinter Nights. We are heading off back north. Going to head to I think the Green Griffin Inn. There's a competition there I want to take part in. Okay, this is pretty much finished. Wait a minute. You are... Where is Sharwin? There's Sharwin. You are a bad guy.
Master Mark!
Master Mogram doesn't like meddlers. So Vardic, take care of that.
Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
Ow. That was painful. Okay, I need to use the stuns and knockdowns a little bit more. Okay. So, we're about to get attacked by Vardok. Okay. Let's see if he appears again. Guard me.
You'll be sure to guard me, won't you?
Looks like he's not showing up this time. Oh, I need to set a timer. Timer set. I think he shows up at random. Okay. See what's in here. It's a barn. Doesn't appear to be anything special.
Sorry. Sorry.
DC 100. Yeah, that's not getting picked anytime soon. Why don't they just say only open with a key? Oh. You can open it. Cool. Hey, thieves' tools. That guard's doing a wonderful job over there, just as I'm doing a wonderful job being lawful. Okay, so apparently there's only one way to get to that crate. Your critical wound. Okay. Let's go inside the inn, which is bigger on the inside. Waitress, customer, did.
Well met.
You look like you're here for the competition, same as me. Oh yeah, I know all about the competition. Truly enough, but when I heard about Mutamin's secret dungeon crawl and the great reward, I just knew my great intelligence would let me win. And have you won yet? Well, I suspect I'll head on in soon enough. I am planning a brilliant strategy to make it past all the obstacles and traps after all. I'm not sharing any of them with you. Mutamin's reward is too high to share, so good day to you. Mutamin. There's Gam.
Good to see you.
Yes, can I do for something? Just wondering who you are. My name is Gam. I'm here for the competition. That should be enough for just about anyone. Competition? It's not something I'm free to discuss. As I understand it, it isn't quite legal in these parts. I might be up for a contest. Tell me about it. Well, it does look like something that you do anyway. I suppose there's no harm in it. Mutamin, the owner of this place, is a retired adventurer himself, quite wealthy, or so I hear. Wealthy enough, he's set up a contest. There's a dungeon below this place, full of traps and monsters. First one through wins the prize. But don't ask me about it. Talk to Mutamin if you're interested.
Oi, hello there.
I suppose you're here for the bloody dungeon too, eh? Yeah, that's me here for the dungeon. That's me here for the dungeon. What do you know? You don't know nothing. Pay me 100 gold, and I'll tell you what's what if you're interested. Oh, give you 50. You'll be needing to clean out them human ears. I said 100, not 50. You want it or not? 75. Well, see the owner there? The same stuff. Put it on in the contest. Same stuff. I just paid for the same. Oh, legal is Hades, but the nobles love coming for a good watch. Everyone knows the thief will take it, and that's me. So you should run home, girl. Oh. I can handle myself. Well, we'll just see who makes it through and gets the Mutamin's reward and who gets gutted for the pleasure or the jade aristocrats. Cosma.
Hello there.
You know why? Everyone's here because Mutamin's putting on a show. Adventurers like me will be trying to get through the dungeon beneath this inn. It's filled with terrible traps and monsters, I hear, and the first person to make it through gets the reward. A bit of fame too, naturally. You look very cute, adorable with your kitten there. Cat. It's all very secretive, I understand. The noblemen are here because they like a good scandal and love to watch violence. Should make for a good story. If you're truly interested, you might want to speak to Mutamin about it. He would know far more than I, of course.
I greet you.
Yes, I'm afraid that I'm only here for one purpose, madam, and General Revelry is not one of them.
I greet you.
You are a frequent visitor to this inn, then? This is my first time.
I greet you.
I cannot wait until the Luskan gates are reopened. I'm rather eager to be off.
I greet you.
'Tis a long day.
I wonder where Mutamin gets all his money. Somebody told me he was once a great adventurer.
I could use a drink.
This inn isn't bad, really. I'd just rather get into Lusk and be done with my business.
I could use a drink.
Rather not talk right now.
Day.
They say the hills are still full of monsters. I hate monsters.
I could use a drink. 'Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
Suppose you're still here for the contest. Waitress.
What can I get you?
Can I ask you a quick question? Anything right away. It might be a while before I can get to you. Let's see.
Can I get you?
As long as it is quick. Do you know what's going on in Luskan? Aside from the fact that its gates are closed due to the plague, no, not really. We're always busy here, though, so it makes no difference. Anything interesting about the patrons? No, these are all regulars here, folk here. Nothing too unique about him, except for that Zamithra woman, perhaps, or the Minotaur. He's a frightening one. Minotaur? Well, a short time ago, a Minotaur arrived during the night and demanded a room. His name was Gore or Czar or something like that. He's pulled up at the room upstairs. He only unlocks the door to take food and ale. A lot of food and ale. I don't know where he's hiding from. He seems to be having a good time getting drunk, regardless. What that's about that? Not strange, ma'am. She's got guts. I admire her. Zamithra is a famous mercenary captain renowned for revilement of men. Oh, do you feel the same as she does? I think men can use a swift kick sometimes, certainly, but I do think of her as a good example of what women can accomplish if we set our mind to it, don't you think? Okay, thank you. Mutamin. There's Mutamin.
Welcome to the Green Griffin Inn, friend. Something I can get you.
Any news that you can tell me of? I don't know what you've heard, but the gates of Luskan are closed up. They're not letting anyone in or out of the city. For a small inn, this place sure seems busy. Yes, well, lots of people traveling through the area, people who can't get into Lusk, and I have a fine inn here after all. Oh, I'd like to ask about this competition. Oh, someone told you about it, did they? Blasted fools. Word keeps spreading about this contest. I'll have the militia on my head in no time. Nevertheless, you know, and that's that. Are you interested in taking part? Yes, I'd like to take part. Right then, here's a key to the back door. Remember, you'll have to pay Jeru 500 gold to be allowed into the dungeon. Good luck. How much money do I have on me? Oh, lots.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Not right now. That is going to be an exit. Yep, exit stairs down.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to take the gold.
Fair enough.
Why you?
I'll put you in your place.
Well, that hurts. Oh, I didn't save any of that? Lovely. Okay. Might have to fight Zardoc again. You know, situation being what it is, I am going to go ahead and bring on the half-orc again.
I have been waiting for you.
Okay. I'll be back, Sharwin. But I've become inexplicably aware that this next bit requires a little bit more fighting than I have. Now attacked by Zardoc. It's actually making me rather concerned. Yeah, there's not much in there that really is useful.
Well met.
Okay, the rest of this is the same.
Oi, what can I get ya?
What can I get?
Same. Okay. Green Griffin.
I'm on the prowl. Stay out of the way, hard day.
Yeah, me kill orcs all day. Big arm.
Interested in a hard night?
Huh? More orcs?
If you'd like.
Oh, me see what you doing now. You want ramp, huh?
The gods made you smart, did they? Come up to my room then and waste your wit on me there.
Yeah, me do that.
Okay.
Thief! How dare you! Thief! How dare you!
Why the hell did I just hit him? I'm going to imagine that she's just unconscious. There's no reason that I would kill her. Plus, I'm using unarmed, and it's my option to do Gloves of Yellow Rose +4. That was really, 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 really worth it. Yep. Okay. You cannot rest while there are enemies nearby, meaning that Minotaur at the end of the hall. Like I said, I'm imagining Zamithra is still alive and she's just unconscious. Probably pissed. Ow. Your strong opponent, me impressed.
Me impressed. Me say, name is Zor. Me tell you story, yeah? You spreads my word. Maybe before you kill me.
Sounds fair. I'll think about it. What's your story?
Me is fierce warrior of Minotaur peoples. Me is strongest warrior of all. Prove self in combat after combat. Then me becomes gladiator for monies.
Sounds like a good life so far.
Me think it good too at first, but me get strict. Me fights and wins every time and makes people mad. Me not is realizing me trying to make people happy. Me thinks me should fight and win, not wanting to lose to weak opponent. Me told to lose. Make other people lots of money. Me not lose, me kill other fighter. Me sent to prison for this.
So what happened in prison?
In prison me meets new friends. Friends who no tricks me. Me friends named Sturge and Delilah and Weverin and Yeskar. Yeskar great man. Yeskar have orc blood. He plan how to escape big prison. He need me for strength.
What about the others you mentioned?
Delilah used poison on gods and Weverin tricked gods. Weverin very good with dog. Weverin tricked dogs.
What happened then?
Sturge make maps of prison. Me not like Sturge. He called me lots of names. After escape we split up. Yeskar say we hire to find that way. Now me see bounty hunter everywhere. Me kills all, but you is tough. Me not killing you. Me want to make deal.
There is honor in what you have done. Killing you would be a shame. You should leave this area, though.
Me see noble warrior spirit inside of you. Me thank you for not making fight with Zor go beyond. Me know you see strong warrior too. Me say farewell.
Okay. Did I gain any experience for that? Nope. Okay. The bounty hunt. Okay.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I just want to talk a while. I'd like you to continue your story from before. I suppose I owe you an explanation for my days in Luskan, Millie, after we have all we have been through together. As I told you, I went to Luskan in search of glory and honor, but there is no honor to be found in that wretched city. At first they found a warm welcome in Luskan. Half-orcs are accepted there as nowhere else, and I quickly found work as a soldier serving one of the hag captain rulers of the city. It was bloody, brutal work. Soldiers from different factions were always battling in the streets. Many men died by my hand during my weeks there. I killed them because I was paid to kill them, because they served a different master. There was no honor in these battles, Millie. Only senseless, shameful death. Why didn't you just leave? You don't understand, Millie. All the killing, all the bloodshed. I liked it. It stirred my soul. Each morning I could taste the coming battles on my tongue and feel the rush of combat in my veins. I reveled in the slaughter like an animal, like a beast. It fed the dark taint of my father's orc blood and left a stain on my soul. I do not know how far I would have fallen had fate not intervened and saved me from myself. What do you mean by fate intervening? My fury in battle earned me a promotion, and I was sent to the Luskan flesh markets to guard their slaves and their stockades. My first night at the stockades, the guards brought a new batch of slaves. Among them was an old man, naked and feeble. I recognized the tattoos on his face as the markings of an Uthgard holy man. I did not know him. He was from another tribe, but seeing him brought in, hands shackled behind his back, brought shame crashing down upon me. You helped him escape, didn't you? At first I did nothing. The old man looked at me as he passed and saw in his eyes that he knew I was of the Uthgard, and he knew what I had become. Without warning, the old man threw himself at the nearest guard, a foolish act of defiance, for he was still shackled and bound. He was knocked to the floor, and the guards began to beat him. My world vanished beneath a veil of blood-red rage. When I came to my senses, I stood bathed in gore. The other guards in the stockade all lay dead by my hands. What about the old man? The old man lay bleeding on the floor, stabbed by one of the guards during a fight. As I crouched over him, I saw his wounds were fatal. He gazed up at me and spoke in a voice choked with blood. Free the others. With my axe, I hacked away the chains of the other slaves in the stockades. Once they had all fled into the night, I returned to the old man's side. Go, he said with his dying breath. I could do nothing more for him. So I fled before my actions were discovered. I left Luskan that night, a man saved from himself by another's sacrifice. We all have a dark side, Daylin. You have faced yours and triumphed over it. Thank you for your words, Millie. I would like to believe you, but I know what I did in Luskan. I know what vile appetites I fed. I cannot deny my father's blood is within me. I can only hope to overcome this blight, so that I may someday prove my spirit worthy of the Uthgard. Only then will my tribe welcome me back. Only then is my burden... Until then, this is my burden to bear, one of many. What do you mean, one of many? Forgive me, Millie. You have been a good friend to listen to my tale, but there are some things I'm not yet ready to share with you. This is not the time to speak of such things, Millie. We must focus on rooting out the cult responsible for the Wailing Death. Perhaps we can speak of this later when the time is right.
Yes? Is that...
My strength is in weapons, not words, Millie. You have been a true friend to me, Millie. I have been reluctant to speak to you of this, but you did help me recover my mother's brooch. Perhaps you can help me with this as well. I was not completely honest with you about the reasons I left my tribe. It is true I was sent away to prove myself, but there was another reason as well. My mother's death was a violent one. She was brutally slain in a bandit raid on our camp, and I have vowed not to return to my tribe until I avenge her murder. Do you know who killed her? I was out hunting with a band of warriors when the attack came. The raiders hid and waited for us to leave. Then I sneaked in with the advantage of numbers. My tribe was outnumbered nearly 2 to 1, but they managed to drive the attackers off. 3 of our warriors fell in the battle, as did my mother. How are you going to track down the bandit who killed her? Do you remember when I told you of my vision quest, how my mother's brooch would bring me dreams to guide my quest? Last night I had a dream. My mother's spirit sent me this vision, I'm certain of it. In my dream I saw a terrible axe dripping blood from its notched blade. It was the weapon used to slay her. I can find the axe, I will know I found her killer. You may think me a fool, Millie, but I believe I will find that axe. I must, or my mother's spirit will never truly be at peace. I will not abandon the search for the cultists behind the plague. I have pledged my blade to you, and it is yours as long as you need me. But I also vow I will not rest until I find the axe with the notched blade that slew my mother. Don't worry, we'll find the axe and the killer who used it. Thank you, Millie. With a friend like you by my side, I have no doubt my mother's death will be avenged. And my timer went off. Millie. Side quests.